Namaste. Let's start today's practice in half butterfly. Straighten the right leg forward, bring the left foot to the insides of the right thigh. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, start to lean forward, dropping your chin to your chest. If you have blocks or bolsters, feel free to use these under the forehead. You can also hold on to the right shin, foot, or simply rest the hands on the floor. Close the eyes and feel the sensations on the sides and under the right leg. You can round the back here since we'll be holding each pose for about 4 minutes. Be at around 40% of your edge so that we don't strain our muscles and we don't activate the sympathetic nervous system or the fight, flight, freeze system. Throughout this practice, keep the breath flowing in and out of the nose, deep and uninterrupted. Let's take one more cycle of breath here. On the next inhale, slowly crawl back up and extend both legs out. Shimmy and shake to release any tension. Keep the left leg straight, and now we'll take the right foot and place it on the outside of the left thigh. Position the right palm behind you as a kickstand. Inhale, stretch the left arm to the sky. Sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking your left elbow outside of the right knee, fingers pointing up. You can also choose to wrap your left arm around the right knee. Again, close the eyes. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Check to see that you're not clenching your jaws and that there's no tension between your eyebrows. Take this opportunity to silence the mind. We've got nowhere to go and nothing to do or to worry about while we're in this practice. We're carving in each of our yoga practices a safe space for our bodies and minds to slow down and take a break from our busy lives and schedules. Release from the pose, and we transition to half butterfly on the other side. Bending your right knee in, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lean forward to your own sweet degree. The hands can go wherever you feel like today, and a block is always a great idea in this pose to help deepen your state of relaxation. If you find your hamstrings are a bit tighter than the usual today, put a slight bend to the knee or don't lean too far out. There's really no point to stress your body because we're working on the fascia or the deeper tissues that promote mobility and flexibility, and these tissues take time to open up, and our poses are most effective when the body is in a state of deep relaxation. On the next inhale, slowly crawl back up. If you have a block, you can place it on the sides for now. Extend both legs out, shimmy and shake to release any tension. Keeping the right leg out, let's take the left foot and gently bring it to the outside of the right thigh. With the left hand, palm or fingertips behind you for support, inhale the right arm to the sky, grow tall in the spine, and twist on the out breath. Close the eyes and notice the quality of your breath. Unravel from the pose, swing both legs to one side, and let's meet in tabletop position, all fours. As always, check the alignments to make sure that the wrists are under the shoulders and the knees are right under the hips. Let's flow through a couple of cat-cows here at your own pace, arching the back and lowering the belly. One last time, let's even it out. Now step the right foot between the hands into a low lunge. The palms or fingertips are on the floor. You can walk the right foot a few inches forward. Now pull the right hip back. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, fold forward for half splits or half monkey. Check to see that the right foot is flexed to protect the knee and the heels are energetically pulling towards yourself. the right foot to a low lunge, and now we'll set up for dragon pose. You can scoot the left leg back a little and walk the right foot a few inches to the right. Bring the right hand to the insides of the right foot. Inhale, straighten the spine. And exhale, you can stay here with the fingertips or palms on the ground. Or if your body is craving a deeper variation, you can begin to drop the forearms on a bolster, block, or all the way down the yoga mat. Whatever variation you choose, make sure that you're still breathing smoothly and continuously in and out the nose. Down on the ground, slowly come back up, walking the right foot back and placing the right hand on the outside. Let's come back to all fours, tabletop position. Let's take a few moments here to come out of the pose by bumping your hips to the left and right. Feel free to circle your head to shake out any tension. Now step the left foot between the hands. Feel free to walk the left foot a little bit to the front. Pull the left hip back, inhale, straighten the back, and exhale, fold to your own degree. Same on this side, flex the left foot to protect the knee, and try to point the heel and the toes towards yourself. Close the eyes, and check where your mind is going. Take this opportunity to declutter your mind of any thoughts because this is a great opportunity not only to work our body's fascia or deeper tissues, but also to silence the mind and to sit in stillness with yourself. Feel also how the left side can be very different from the right side. If you're like me, chances are your left hamstring may be tighter than the right. In moments like this, don't push or yank your way through, but instead take this chance to deepen your breath and to breathe some more love and space into the tightness and discomfort. Release from the pose. Come back to a low lunge. Scoot the right thigh back a little. Walk the left foot a few inches to the left. Bring both hands to the insides of the thigh. Inhale, straighten the back, and exhale, choose your own variation. If you want, you can use a blanket under your right knee or double up on the mat for extra padding. You can stay where you are with the fingertips or the palms on the ground for support, or drop the forearms down to the props or the mat. Same things apply here. Close the eyes, don't hold your breath, and don't push yourself over your own edge. If you're feeling discomfort, notice what goes on in your mind. Try not to label the experience as good or bad. Instead, breathe through the sensations that you're feeling and know that with every discomfort comes an opportunity to grow and to become a better version of yourself. you're down on the ground, slowly crawl back up. Slide the left foot back to tabletop position. Crawl the knees forward halfway through, cross your feet behind, sit back down, and now we'll come to lie on our backs. When you get there, hug both knees to the chest. Feel free to rock gently from side to side. When you've had enough, place the left foot on the ground. Bend the right knee at a 90-degree angle for half stirrup pose or half happy baby. Reach forward and grab the inside or the outside of the feet. Or if you have a strap or a towel, you can hook that on your foot just like I did and hold on to the strap. Don't lift the shoulders away from the ground and make sure that the sacrum is flushed with the yoga mat. If you like, you can start to straighten the left leg out, but do make sure that the left hip is not coming off of the mat. Gently release and hug both knees back to the chest, palms on top of the knees, and we'll do some hip circles 3 times clockwise and then counterclockwise. Now we'll set up for half stirrup on the other side. Place the right foot on the ground and bend the left knee at a 90-degree angle. Grab the inside or outside of the foot or use a towel or strap to hook onto the foot like I did. You can start to straighten the right leg out. But again, do make sure that the sacrum, the shoulders, and the hips are flushed with the mat. from the pose. Hug both knees to your chest, and let's do some hip circles on this side as well, clockwise and counterclockwise. When you've had enough, give yourself a big hug, and now we release everything for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Slowly bring some consciousness back to the body by stretching the arms and the legs. Press up to a seated position. We will end today's practice in humming bee breathing exercise, or what we call as Brahmari pranayama. Gently place the index fingers to cover the ears, close the eyes, and sit up tall. On the inhale, fill your lungs with air, and on the exhale, make a loud humming sound like a bee. Keep going like this until you hear the sound of a bell ring. Rest the palms on top of the knee. Take 3 big cycles of inhales and exhales. For this last one, take the biggest breath you've taken all day. Open the mouth and sigh it all out. Gently open the eyes. Bring the palms to the center of your heart. Namaste.